What's going on, guys, and welcome back to The Edge, where we help high performers drop stubborn belly fat, build strength and muscle, and reignite their energy and drive no matter how busy life is. I'm Owen Keeley, performance coach, international athlete and national record holder. I've helped hundreds of high performers rebuild their bodies, energy and focus, all by installing proven, time efficient and decision light systems through the Everyday Stronger method. This is where we break down those systems, share the principles behind them, and help you take back control of your body and your life. Let's get into it. Hydration is one of those things that everyone says they've got covered until you look at their day and realize that they're living off a coffee, a few sips of water, and maybe a sparkling water with lunch if you're lucky. Most people who feel drained halfway through the workday aren't underfed, they're underhydrated. Even a 1 to 2% drop in hydration can cut strength output, slow reaction time, and cloud your focus. By the time you feel thirsty, you're already behind. So today, we're going to make hydration simple, sustainable, and automatic, so you can perform at your best, work at your best in the gym, and everywhere in between. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly how to, number 1, recognize what hydration actually looks like day to day. Number 2, set a simple hydration baseline that you can stick to. 3, design your environment so staying hydrated becomes automatic. And 4, understand when water alone isn't enough and how things like electrolytes, caffeine, and alcohol all affect hydration. So to hop straight into it, number 1, why hydration matters and how to know you're actually dehydrated. So water drives everything from muscle contractions, digestion, brain function, recovery. A 2022 Harvard study found that even mild dehydration, so around 1.5% of body weight, slowed down focus and short-term recovery by 12%. Real-world signs you're running low include afternoon energy dips or headaches, dry lips, mouth or eyes, darker urine or needing the toilet less often, muscles feeling maybe tighter or flatter in your training, having stronger cravings for salty or sugary foods, feeling irritable or foggy without knowing why. If 2 or more of those sound familiar, you're not fueling recovery, you're leaking it. Number 2, set your hydration baseline. So we want to aim for roughly 30 to 40 mils of water per kilo of body weight each day. So that's about 2.4 to 3 liters for an 80 kilo person. Spread it out evenly throughout the day. You don't need to go overthinking timing, and that's it. No counting glasses, no guesswork, no extra mental load. Number 3, make it automatic. How we do this is by designing your environment. So hydration shouldn't rely on motivation, it should rely on design. Think of it like brushing your teeth in the mornings. You don't need to decide if you're going to brush your teeth today or if you're going to skip it. It just gets done every day. We want to think about hydration in the same way. So a few simple steps to get you to this point, to make it as automatic as brushing your teeth. The first one is going to be use larger bottles. You'll drink more without even thinking. So for example, if I am that 80 kilo person and I have to get to 3 liters of water a day, just grab 2 1.5 liter bottles of water, bring them to work, bring them to the gym with you, aim to finish them by say 8 p.m. and you're good to go. Number 2, keep one visible at your desk or in your gym bag, wherever you are in the day. Just keep one there, keep it within arm's reach. 3, don't be afraid to add 0-calorie flavorings or light electrolyte mixes if plain water gets boring. Brands like Bolero or similar brands do work incredibly well, just for giving you a little bit more flavor if you're someone who struggles to drink that much water. Next up, set small reminders or cues at first. So for the first week or 2, set these little cues, these little reminders. This could be a notification on your phone that dings at 11 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m., just to remind you, have you drank enough water? These will help you to basically get in the habit of doing this for that first week to 2. And that is it. That's our environment design. Create systems that make the right action the easy one. Okay, on to step number 4. When water alone isn't enough. So we're going to talk about electrolytes, we're going to talk about caffeine, and we're going to talk about alcohol here. The 3 big things that manipulate and influence water for most people. So starting off with electrolytes. What are electrolytes? So electrolytes are comprised of mainly sodium, potassium, and magnesium. What are sodium, potassium, magnesium? These are all charged minerals, and they basically allow your body to absorb and to actually use the water that you drink. So without them, if you had, say, none of these in your body, what would happen is water would just pass through you instead of hydrating your cells. If you're healthy and you're not on blood pressure medication, just start simple with this one. So 1 electrolyte serving in the morning with your first drink, 1 when you're training. If you feel sharper and more hydrated, you can keep it in. Chances are you're more hydrated and it's benefiting your performance day to day. If not, don't. If you don't actually feel a benefit from taking it, then for most people, you're probably going to be hydrated enough already, and you can just focus on keeping your water intake consistent day to day. Also, if you don't want to say get electrolytes, a pinch of salt in your first glass of water in the morning does pretty much the exact same job. Next up, onto caffeine. So caffeine mildly increases urine output because it stimulates your kidneys. You lose a bit more fluid per cup that you drink. It also raises your adrenaline and your cortisol, which are great for focus, but they can mask thirst as well. So we're not saying that you have to cut it out completely, but a simple rule of thumb is to match each coffee with a glass of water to keep things balanced. And on to alcohol. So alcohol does hit harder here. It suppresses the hormone ADH that tells your kidneys to hold on to water. So you lose fluids and electrolytes rapidly when you consume alcohol. This is why you wake up dry-mouthed after drinks. So if you are having a few, match each one of those drinks with a glass of water and a small pinch of salt if possible to the water, or even an electrolyte tab before bed is going to do wonders. You'll wake up clearer, less foggy, and far better hydrated. So the big takeaway today is that hydration is all about rhythm and not rules. Bigger bottles, simple systems, and awareness around what drains you. That's all you need to perform sharper and recover better. If this episode has helped you, I'd really appreciate it if you shared it with someone who's been running on caffeine and autopilot lately. It might help them to get their focus back, and it also helps us grow this channel organically, which genuinely means a lot to me and everyone else involved. And as always, if you've got any questions about hydration, electrolytes, or recovery, send me a quick message, email, or DM on Instagram. Best of luck with this one. Let's get after it.